Hi everybody. Happy fall. I hope you had a great summer. I hope it was filled with a lot of relaxation and a lot of fun as the new school year starts. You and your daughters might be thinking about what is it going to be like? What do we want it to be like? And so I wanted to throw out a couple of ideas maybe to help you have a conversation about that and help her to think about what it is that she wants a little bit more, which is always what we're trying to guide our teen girls to do more of, for them to be introspective, to go inward and to ask themselves, what is it that I really want? Because obviously the more we follow what feels good and we're asking ourselves that question, the more happy days we have, which leads to a happier, more successful life. So in terms of this new school year, a couple of thoughts I had were, what if you were to ask your daughter to rate her stress level last year on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being very high and 1 being very low? What was her average stress level on a given day? And what would she like it to be this year, if different than last year? And if so, how could she go about that? What would she need to change in order to get that, let's say, 7 down to a 5? And what is her ideal? Most girls that I work with say that their ideal stress level is about a 2 or a 3 because they like a little stress to have as a motivating factor in their life. So something to think about. Another is activities. So as she's laying out her school year and she's thinking about extracurricular activities outside of school, activities in school, which ones out of the ones that she's choosing, I know several girls have so many things that they're interested in that it's hard for them to pick. Which ones bring her the most joy? Which ones, when she's doing them, she loses all track of time? It's more joy and more enjoyment rather than the opposite of that, which might be something that causes her stress or anxiety. So which activities fill her up? And have her rate those. And then if she doesn't have any activities that she's into, maybe you could have a conversation about, is there anything that she'd be interested in trying? Is there anything, if she's afraid to try it alone, is there a friend that could join her in this new activity that she could try? Even if it's a one-time thing, a one-time cooking class or a one-time tennis lesson or whatever it is. And then the last thing is time management, a big thing that I talk to girls about, a big thing that I think concerns a lot of parents of teens in general. So time management. So thinking about asking her, what do you want your days to look like? So for example, when you wake up in the morning, what do you want that time to look like before you go to school? And not only look like, but feel like, do you want it to be rushed and crazed and where you're forgetting things? And then, or do you want it to be more calm and peaceful? And what do we need to do to make that happen? Looking at time, when do I need to wake up? When does the alarm clock need to go off? How many minutes am I going to let myself stay in bed before I get up? How many minutes does it take me to get ready? How many minutes does it take me to eat breakfast? How many minutes does it take me to go to school? And then back that up and see when she needs to wake up. That also tells her when she needs to go to sleep in order to get enough sleep, which we know needs to be more than 9 hours, which I know many girls are having a hard time doing these days. But in terms of after school, what does she want it to feel like after school? So homework, how much time does she want to dedicate towards homework? Does she want any time for exercise? Does she want any time for texting or FaceTiming with friends or managing her social media accounts? Does she want any time for TV or movies? Does she want any time for just rest and downtime where she doesn't have to do anything? Where she can literally lay in her bed and listen to music or just lay around and pet the dog, whatever it is that doesn't involve productivity. So it's asking her to look at productive time versus non-productive time after school and allowing for both so that there's a balance in her life. And maybe that non-productive time can come before bed to help calm her mind and calm her body and make it easier to fall asleep. So those are just some quick ideas to help you in your conversation with your daughters about this new school year. And I really, really hope it's an awesome one. And I just want to remind you that me and my wonderful team of teen life coaches are here in case your daughters need some extra support this year. All right, have a great day. Bye-bye.